Hello everyone, this is DireDerp and welcome to episode 33 of DireDerp's Let's Play series. I've been working on a little bit of blood magic lately, and I'm excited to upgrade all the stuff that I've worked on the last couple episodes to get it to a pretty advanced blood magic system. I want to automate as much as I can, and I want to have a good foundation for blood magic so that we can get pretty much a bunch of cool stuff. As you can see here, I've basically been, like I said, last episode, hanging out at the Tranquility altar for a little bit, getting some LP in the altar, the blood magic altar downstairs. Boom. Teleporting up and down is pretty awesome. And then, you know, collecting a whole bunch of blank slates and reinforced slates because I get a bunch of stuff. But I want to upgrade this because I want to have more LP available to me. And I'd also like to see if I can automate this so that we can keep a certain amount of slates available. But that probably won't happen until we get to the point where we are maybe automating LP and Essence and all that good stuff. So let's upgrade my incense altar for the time being. What I'm going to do is teleport home and get myself my lumber axe, which I don't think I've had or used for a while, but I want to chop down some trees over where I'm at. Ah, good, we still have this old bad boy. Nice. And I'll probably want to craft something. So in blood magic, if we want to upgrade this Tranquility altar that we've got, there's a couple things we can do. So to beautify the Tranquility area, which basically makes you more tranquil, therefore giving you higher bonuses to your sacrificial dagger, you're going to want to get some wooden paths. So basically it's pretty easy. It's a tier 2 orb crafting recipe, which means you need the tier 2 orb. If you want to get any higher, we're going to need a higher tier orb, which means a higher tier altar. So for now, we're just going to do this. I think, let's see, the numbers I'm going to need, they're not too bad. Let's see. So the wooden path, we need a 3x3 on all 4 sides of the altar to get the bonuses in place. So what I'll probably need is 9 times 4, 36 of these. Cool. So let's make sure we've got a decent amount of wood in our refined storage system. Hooray. And we're going to want 36 of these guys. Cool. That should be good. So I've got my axe. I wouldn't mind getting something that looks a little bit nice, like maybe some stone bricks. That sound cool? Just something a little bit fancy looking. And then we're going to want some plants and stuff, but we'll get to that later. Oh, it's dark out. Better take a nap. Dude, I love teleporting around with the Staff of Traveling. It is super cool. And then maybe once we upgrade, we'll have even better and fancier ways to travel around. Whoa, creeper. What's up, buddy? Ah, there's another one right behind me. Alright. At least it didn't blow up this thing. Nice. Sneaky creepers sneaking up on me. Don't want any part of that. Let's put away all this junk that we got as a result of creepers creeping. So this is our incense altar, right? Now I'm going to want the travel anchor. See, that's going to be a nuisance because I need to start with this guy. I have to figure out how I want to lay this out because, so let's remove the travel anchor for now because we have to figure out how we're going to do this. But basically you want, in a 3x3 pattern, 1 extra block space away. So like a 3x3 under the incense altar, and then from there you want a 3x3 pattern like this. Cool. And then this one. And now we've upgraded our incense altar to like kind of like a tier 2 kind of altar. If we've got our sigil, it may or may not tell us the information. Oh yeah, look at that. Current bonus, 48%. Current tranquility, 421. Nice. We're making progress. So here's the way this works, right? All these blocks that are on the sides, right? So this 3x3 area, right? Inside, let's say, the stone bricks. So this 3x3 area here, this 3x3 area, this 3x3 area, and this 3x3 area. We can put stuff in, and the different things that we put in there will add to the Tranquility bonus, which will add to the bonus that your Sacrificial Dagger gives you. Awesome. Now here's the problem, right? I can't really place this dude, this travel anchor. I could put it here, but then I can't shift up and down, right? So I think I can look at it and jump, but I like the ability to shift up and down because it's just a little bit quicker. Now, what I could do is maybe offset this by 1 from the altar downstairs, which you would never really know. But then I could offset it, because the problem is I can't move this forward 1 because this Rune of Self-Sacrifice has to be in this position under the runic altar. So I think what I'll do is just move this whole contraption back 1. So, oh, you're not breaking wood that well. That's okay. I've got a lumber axe. So if I did this, right, and then, right, we'll put this here, this would work, right? So it's kind of offset by 1. So we could get our lumber axe here. This should break that. And then we just do this with the wooden paths. Cool. So then we can have our incense altar here, and that should be good. All right, I like that. So back in a sec, let me relocate these. So the wooden paths that we set here need to be in a 3x3 pattern. However, there's subsequent paths that we're going to be placing down. There's a stone one that's 2x3. Then there's another type of stone, worn stone, that's 2x3. And then there's obsidian eventually, which is like the top tier, which is also 2x3. So this is the length that the path will eventually be. So that's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, that drill is fast. Cool. So I'm just mapping out what's going to eventually be the wooden paths here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. So that is what our paths will eventually look like once we've completed this Tranquility altar. Nice. So let's take another nap. So if we want to up our Tranquility score, we have to make this place look a little bit nicer. And there's a lot of things we can do for that. I mean, peaceful, tranquility, your thoughts are pretty much going to be centered around crops, and you wouldn't be too far off. So having some plants nearby, having a few things that just make this area look nicer. So currently my tranquility is around 424, right? So I brought a bunch of crops, and I didn't bring any. So let's do this. I think would be cool. I think water and flowing water are different. And the more variety you have, the better. So if you put just like a bunch of carrots down, that's not going to be as good as putting some carrots, some potatoes, and a couple other things. So let's see, right? We just said that I'm going to put this on this slot over here, and I should probably clean up my inventory in a moment because I want to get a couple more things. So current tranquility 409, 47% bonus, right? So it actually just went down from a moment ago because we lost some grass there. So if I put some water down, 509 with a 53% bonus. Nice. We let some flowing water go, and suddenly we're at 579 with a 58% bonus. We're getting better. Neat. So by prettying up this land a little bit, we're going to be in much better shape. So let's put away. I don't know if I want any trees right now, but we might in a minute. But I do want a hoe if I don't have one. Oh, I do. Good. Nice. Okay. Tranquility area. Let's fancy this place up a little bit. Oh, nice. Always like getting worms. They're good. So let's get some carrots and some potatoes. And then we'll do another set of water. Tranquility area. And farmland also helps. Grass helps, dirt helps. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Even fire and lava, those can also help. So we might even throw some lava down here and see how that looks. We'll want some seeds. Nice. Now what's my Tranquility score looking like? Ooh, 1,049. Current bonus 60%. I want to say 60% is the max that you can get at this altar tier. So we're already doing really well. That's pretty cool. I might want some lava. I think flowing lava? I don't know if flowing lava makes a difference though. So we're going to have to find out. Let's get a bucket of lava. Pop back up home. Tranquility area. I should rename this Tranquility. Cool. Because I moved him. He lost his naming. So we're now at 149. Let's just do a solid block. We're at 1145 with flowing. 1219. Cool. So that's good. What I wouldn't mind also getting is some netherrack. So I think that also helps. So we're going to have like a couple different areas here, right? We're going to have like kind of a fiery aspect to it. And ooh, 1360. Nice. Yeah, we're definitely making progress here. Netherwort even works. Have I really done much with netherwort yet? I don't know that I even have any. That's where we're at right now. I don't even know that I have any netherwort. Yeah, I totally don't. I think we can craft it though, can't we? I think the laser has something. Mushrooms for a decent amount. I'm gonna have to teleport into this location. Did I miss something there? Ah, I probably picked them up. So let's do those mushrooms again. You can be active with signal for a minute. Well, you're probably getting a signal, so active without signal for a minute. Totally missed that. Oh, so close. Well, I got one netherwort. Come on now. Time it right. Got another. Good enough for me. Okay, put these guys away. You're back to always active. That'll do. So just a little bit of netherwort and soul sand probably would go a long way. So like I said, long story short, a variety of different things is much better than all the same. So we'll get 3 soul sand, and then what we'll do is we'll upgrade this in a moment. So we've got netherwort there, so 1360 is my Tranquility. Now we're at 1309. So I guess soul sand, you know what, soul sand may not give anything. But maybe putting the netherworts there. 1337. Yeah, cool. So once we get another one, let's see if I can get some bone meal or something. You can bone meal netherwort, right? Just to get a third one? Nope, you can't bone meal netherwort. I can watering can it though. If I had it in me. There we go, watering can. I think this will work, right? Alright, so long story short, that's enough Tranquility for me right now. 1350. I'll take it. So I'm going to put away all this junk in my inventory. I think that should be cool. If I'm not mistaken, a bucket's worth of life essence also kind of helps with this. So I'm just going to get... if you just put a bucket in the altar here, it'll fill up with life essence, as you can see. Cool. So I'll replace this with life essence. Neat. And now we're at a really awesome level of 1447. That's not bad at all. So, sweet. I don't know if this is going to keep the farmland here, but I'll let it turn into grass again. That'll do for now. Cool. So, pretty tranquil area. Not terrible. We'll make it nicer as we expand. But now, let's see how much LP I get from my sacrificial dagger. You ready? So, currently, we're at 3230. Now we're at 6686. So that's 3400 LP every time I use the sacrificial dagger, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. I like it. All right, so don't forget to wait till the fires burn out to leave, otherwise you won't get the full bonus. So the next thing I'd like to do is probably relocate this and build what's going to be the actual altar. So this altar needs to be vertically in height as well. I'm going to plan for a tier 5 altar. I don't know if we'll get to tier 6. We may or may not. If we do, we'll deal with it when we get to it. But for now, let's plan for the tier 5 altar. So we're going to set this guy to tier 5. I'm going to have to break this, which means I'm going to have to break all this stuff. But that's no problem because it'll be relatively straightforward to rebuild. Cool. Looks like we're having some inventory issues. So I'm going to put the mining drill thing away for now. I can put this bucket away for now. I can put these levers away for now. The transfer filter I'm probably going to want. Alexa Britannia can go away. The diamond wand. I think that should be good. I don't think I need my axe anymore. Huge number of things that I don't need that I just have on me. Inventory issues are abound in this pack for me. Cool. And then the other thing we're going to have to pick up are these runes on the floor. So let's clean up. Probably don't need any dirt. And probably don't need my hoe. And probably don't need... I kind of want that lever to stick around. Yeah, the wrench can go away. The watering can go away. The arcane ashes can go away. That works. Nice. All right, so let's plan for what this altar is going to look like. We're also going to need to move this travel anchor in a minute, but we'll get to that. Well, I have the inventory, so I'll pick it up. So let's try putting the altar up here and see what this looks like. If we want a tier 5 altar, that's not bad, actually, because I can lower that a little bit, and then we'll be good. So can I break this? Will that? Okay, cool. So if we lower this 1 block down, this is what it'll look like. Man, I love mods that give you building guides like this. There's a few mods nowadays that have been doing this, and I love it. It's beautiful. So we could do this. If we want to upgrade to tier 6 eventually, I'd like to avoid having to break everything and rebuild, but we could either do that or lower it into the floor. The other thing is we could have 1 more level down for the altar. I think that's what we'll wind up doing. And then the tier 5 components can be in the floors. So basically what we'll see here is in the floors here is where we will have the last set of runes. So I think this will look cool, right? And we can walk up to the altar and we'll have steps that go up, and then we'll get to our altar and then we'll be good, right? So let's switch this guy back to tier 2. Nice. And then we can see here. Also, do note that you don't need a center rune here for tier 2. Like, that doesn't have to be a rune. Okay. Nice. Cool, right? So let's get this guy back up to tier 5, because I want to plan for it. So what we'll eventually have is runes here. And that's why I brought so much brick with me, because I wanted to make sure to map this out. Okay, and then we'll have these guys. My main plan is to, like, A, make this look good, and B, have it be functional. And I think this leaves room so that underneath my altar, I can have, like, an automated mob farm. Because my eventual plan here is to use this for a mob grinding area. So I can have the long-term plan, which we're not too close to, but not too far either, is a Cursed Earth mob farm underneath that's automatically killed by the ritual that fills up the altar. And then we'll have mob drops from mobs, and we'll have automated life essence. So that's kind of the long-term plan here. So I can put my travel anchor here. I have literally no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to test it and find out. Can I paint to look like stairs, the travel anchor? I don't know. We're going to find out. Kind of looks like it's going to work, because that would be awesome if that worked. Oh, dude, that works. My travel anchor looks like stairs. Ah, I love it. I did not know if that would work, and it totally did. Look at that. That is awesome. How cool is that, guys? How awesome is that magicness? Dude. Right? I love it. I wasn't sure if that would work, but it totally does. Oh, awesome. Totally awesome. So we'll call this blood magic again. And I'm really pleased with that. It occurred to me as I was building this, I'm like, man, I want my travel anchor to go here, but that's going to look ugly, but it has to go here. And then I decided, oh, I wonder if I can paint it with stairs. Totally yes. Thank you, Ender.io. All right, cool. So we've got a cool setup here. Real quick, I'm going to build that automation system again off camera that we built because I don't want to, you saw that already. So we'll be right back with that. All right, guys, the next thing I'm working on, actually, is I'm doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to make a phantom face because I want this altar to look really cool, right? So if we phantom faced this, I think it would be awesome, right? So instead of having all this upstairs, we could phantom face this under the altar. So all we have to do is like kind of sneak under there, right? I've already got my liquid monitor. I've got it set to 100%. So if we put a phantom face right here, I lied, right here, and linked these two things. So you to here. Now we're connected, right? And then I can set up my nifty little automation thing right here. We're probably going to tweak the way this automation works, but also check this. The liquid monitor is here, and it's outputting the redstone signal to this rune of self-sacrifice. And with vanilla redstone mechanics, redstone signals can travel through one block space. So if I just place this transfer node here, check it out. So the downside is that I can't place things into there, so that's annoying. I wonder if I can place it on top. That would probably be a better approach, right? Because that's a little bit more compact looking. Now, are you receiving the redstone signal? That's the trick, right? So we're gonna put this here. We'll know if we place this in here and nothing happens. Nice. See? It's not being pulled out by this thing. Okay, so we do that. And then what I'll do just to make it look cool is this here with the filter in it. Okay, so right now you're just filtering on blank slates. We're going to use a different item transfer system to actually wind up making these eventually anyway. And we're just going to make sure that you're set to single item. Okay, so all I need to do now is change this to the actual percentage that I want, which will be like 30%. Cool. And what should be happening right now is it should be allowing items to pass if we have 30% in there, which we may not. We have 2456. Okay, so check this out. If I self-sacrifice now, boom, we should see an item show up. Nice. Look at that. How cool, right? Right? That looks good to me. So you did the thing. You're going to craft, and then you're going to get pulled out. And that's Phantom Face crafting. How awesome is that? So let's pop home. I need more steak because I'm getting hungry. All this stuff I'm doing is pretty brutal. Gonna need more food soon. Talking to you cows. Let's get some more wheat. Cool. And that should do it. So that's pretty neat, right? I'm pleased with that. And then this thing should stop auto doing its stuff once we get to the appropriate level. So once we're below 30%, so right now 2912, it's no longer auto crafting. How cool is that? I'm super proud of that because it looks nice. And that's what I'm trying to do with this build. So to get to the next tier altar, we're going to need 20 more runes, which I should be good to go with now. Cool. And then we can get this guy out of here, and then we're going to want some glowstone. 4 of them, I believe, will do. Nice. We're going to have to pop out to the nether and get some more glowstone at some point. But long story short, we can just turn these guys. Should have brought my swapping wand for this, but it's all good. Into blank runes. There we go. And then we just need glowstone on top of these pillars. And that should be a tier 3 altar, if I'm not mistaken. Cool. Nice. Let's check to confirm. Tier 3. Awesome. This means I can get a tier 3 orb now. Orb. Magician's orb. So that needs 25,000 LP to craft. So what we should probably do is get some augmented capacity runes. So for that, we're going to need, well, capacity runes, I guess is what we're really going to need. That's going to require an imbued slate and some buckets. Imbued slates are the tier 3 version for a total crafting cost of 8,000 LP per imbued slate. So let's try and get a few of these. So what I'm going to do, because I know I'm going to need 8,000 LP, first off, let's get our incense altar cooking. Yay. Then we're going to want to come down here and modify this guy to be 80% full for the alarm level. Okay, and then poof. The other thing we're going to need to do is probably, if I put a lever right here and here, these should feed down to the blocks below it. So by turning on this lever, it'll automatically set it up. Let's go upstairs again so I get my augments. Little flame dance. Yay. Hey, you're not supposed to be in there. What are you doing? There we go. Poof. Now you should be enough that you can make the augmented, or the top tier rune, or the tier 3 doohickey. Then I can add that to the filter and make a few of them. Cool. So that's healing me up. This thing's going to craft up to the 3rd tier. And there we go, 3rd tier rune, right? So now that I've got one of these, I should probably make it a little bit easier to get down here. But I can add this to the filter. I just have to figure out how I want to do filtering. Probably right now I'm going to say, until we get what I want to get for filtering, we might not want to do that. But now I can at least get my rune of capacity, which is going to require 3 buckets and a blank rune. So bucket times 3. Start up that crafting. Pop over here. Let this thing do its thing. So I'm going to basically take one of my runes and use it for the crafting. Cool. And then pop back to Blood Magic area, and there's your Rune of Capacity. And now, the Rune of Capacity, so remember the Rune of Self-Sacrifice makes it so you get more LP per self-sacrifice, right? The Rune of Capacity increases the total capacity that the altar can hold. So that gave me 2,000 more LP. So if I got 4 more of these, that would give me up to 20,000 LP. I need 25 to do the craft, but I might be able to pull it off. Because remember, you need 25 to do the craft, but you get about 3,000 to 4,000 from the self-sacrifice. So if I time things well, I could probably pull it off with just 5 runes of capacity, right? So let's get that going, and we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, I think we're pretty much there. This should be 22,000 LP capacity. Yep, nice. So what I want to do, I've turned on this lever so that it won't automatically pipe stone into there. Now what I'm going to do is fill up the altar with LP. Then I'm going to start the crafting. And then when it drops low a little bit, I'll hit the knife again. And then hopefully we should bump it up. Because one knife use is around 3,000. I think it's more than 3,000, right? So let's see. It's at 1367. It's now at 1675, right? So that's pretty good, I would say. So let's pop home. Let's get a gold block. Okay. And then we can get our tier 2 orb. Let's make sure that this is done doing its fire particle effects. Let's fill this thing up. So we're almost there. Keep in mind, by the way, that there's that internal tank. So if you see small amounts of LP disappearing, that only happens for a few seconds after you upgrade the altar. It's just filling up that internal tank. Cool. So one more should fill this thing up entirely. There we go. totally full. Right, so let's just get ready for the next soul sacrifice. We'll start the crafting. And then when this drops down a little bit, doesn't really matter how far. Keep in mind, by the way, you have this Soul Fray debuff every time you use the upgraded Sacrificial Dagger, but it only lasts for a few seconds, and it's just a cooldown on how quickly you can use that again. Cool. So that should be enough that I can do that. Good deal. We'll be ready to do it again just in case, but math says we shouldn't have to. And me? I trust math. So this should craft into a tier 3 orb, and then we'll be in really good shape with Blood Magic. Tier 3 Blood Magic unlocks a bunch of cool stuff. And we're going to be able to start crafting some of the really neat items that I want to have. And we'll probably do that next episode, is we'll start making some cool stuff. Because I know I've been working a lot of the infrastructure of Blood Magic, and some of you who aren't familiar with Blood Magic are probably saying, like, Dire, why are you doing all this crazy stuff? I haven't seen anything cool out of this mod yet. The cool stuff's coming. Trust me. Tier 3 and 4 is when you really unlock the cool stuff. There's a couple things in Tier 1 and 2, but frankly, Tier 3 and 4 is when the really good stuff shows up. So we should be... There we go. Nice. Ta-da! Magician's Blood Orb. Bound to the player. Direwolf 20. Nice. So check this out. Before we wrap up the episode, what I'm going to do is pop home, and we're going to make stone brick paths. So we're going to need 6 times 4 is 24. So stone brick path, easy peasy, requires the tier 3 orb. 24 of these guys. Okay, then we can pop back to our Tranquility area and stone brick path it up. Now, Worn Stone Brick Path is the next tier, which is tier 4 altar needed. Well, tier 4 orb, to be honest with you. Cool. So that's good. So now, if we check this dude out, notice the flames came back. Because now we have a current bonus of 120%. So I think it's 60% each level. So before we were capped at 60% bonus. Now we're capped at 120% bonus. What this means is I really don't have to change much about the Tranquility area yet. I mean, I might when we get to the 3rd tier. But now I've got 120% bonus, right? So 744 LP goes to, yoinks, 5,082. So 5,000 LP every time we do that, and we can add more Runes of Self-Sacrifice, which I'll probably want to do here in a moment. So what I'm going to do is tweak this a little bit. I want to change this setting to be like 30% full, okay, which will be good. I might, yeah, we're cool with the 5,000. Nice, tier 3 rune. What I'd like to have real fast is we're going to put this in here. I don't know if you're 30% full or not. So we'll do that one more time. That should put the stone in. Yes, cool. And then I want to get more tier 2 so I can start. I'm going to start between episodes here, replacing some stuff with Runes of Self-Sacrifice so that next episode I'll have even more of those in place. So to do that, it's going to be pretty straightforward. I'm going to eat a bunch of steak, and I'm going to hit right click on the Sacrificial Dagger a lot. And I'm going to add the tier 2 rune to a filter. So that should be done crafting in a second. We could also put speed runes in here, don't forget, to speed up crafting. But at this point, I'm more concerned about LP generation than speed of crafting. I've been doing a lot of the off-camera stuff, so I'm not worried about speeding it up for you guys just yet. There we go. So there's the tier 2 rune, right? So we can pop down here. I put the blank slate filter in there. So your job, what did I do? What did I do? That was weird. Oh, there we go. Came back. Cool. We want reinforced slate to go here. Whitelist, match MBT, match metadata. Okay. And then we can pop that dude in there. So what that means is it'll automatically pull out blank slates. Sweet, right? So it looks like it's already crafting the next guy. So if we turn this off, and this is off, now it should extract blank slates when they're done. Cool? All right, so for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time to start making some cool, nifty gadgets from Blood Magic, because there's a lot of cool stuff we can get. All right, guys, take it easy.